Money, money, money. I'm Cody, and on this episode of Problem Solved, I'm gonna be giving you some tips on how to sell things like your computer or a car online, plus some easy ways to save some money on getting the things that you need while also helping the environment. So you wanna sell your car. The best place to start is figuring out how much money your car is worth. There are a lot of websites to help you figure out this value. You can use your VIN number, your car's make and model, or your license plate. It might ask you for some details about your car, like the color or things it's equipped with, or even the condition that it's in. Then, voila, an estimated value of your vehicle. You can also find a trade-in value if you prefer the slightly more convenient one-stop shop. Since most dealerships are going to likely resell your car, this value tends to be a little bit lower. Even if you are going to sell it yourself on platforms like eBay, Nextdoor, or Facebook Marketplace, you can expect people to try to negotiate the price. So go into it knowing what you absolutely will and absolutely won't accept. Once you've agreed on a price, make sure you and the buyer also agree on a payment method, because some payment apps might have a limit on how much you can send. Plan to meet the potential buyer in a public place or see if a police station near you has a safe trade spot. Most cars these days have some type of computer in them, which is great, but it might be saving more of your personal information than you realize. So make sure you wipe that before you hand over the keys. This means deleting any saved addresses, disconnecting any Bluetooth connections, logging out of any apps, and if you can, do a factory reset on the car's infotainment center. The best way to figure out how to do that is do a web search and make sure to include your car's make, model, and year. Now I'm ready to ride off into the sunset in my new Porsche. I just hope all my shoes fit in here. Did you know selling a used car and used tech have a lot in common? My next tip will tell you some of the things you need to do before you hand over your device. If you're thinking of buying or selling used tech, approach it like it's a used car. Be cautious, check that it works properly, and if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Here's how to safely buy and sell used tech. When possible, look for a certified refurbished device from a company like eBay, Amazon, or Apple. This provides a little bit more protection to you as a consumer than if you bought from an individual. If you are purchasing from an individual, ask if you can try it out and make sure it works before you exchange any money. Always do this in a safe location. Many police stations have a spot right outside meant just for this. If you're looking to unload some of your used tech, always, always, always do a factory reset. Once your device is ready for its new home, you can either sell it to a website that buys used devices or list it yourself on places like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or Nextdoor. Out with the old and in with the not as old. Buying a used computer or smartphone is one thing, but buying secondhand furniture can be a little trickier. My next tip will tell you some places to look and also some things to maybe be a little cautious about. Have you ever noticed how expensive furniture is? It's a bit of a necessary evil, but there is a way that you can save a little bit of money on it by buying it secondhand. The best place to start is by asking your family or friends. They might have it or know somebody who's looking to get rid of it. Sites like Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor, and Craigslist help you find things in your area that people are trying to get rid of. You can probably find a good deal or at least try to negotiate one. How about 100? And if you're not opposed to shopping in real life instead of online, see what your local secondhand stores have to offer. If you're working with a tighter budget, see if there's any buy nothing groups in your area. Here, people can list what they have or ask for what they need. So you found what you want at a great price. That's one problem solved. Now you have to figure out how to get it from there to here. If you need help with that, check out services like TaskRabbit. They have people that can help you move, assemble things, clean things, and so much more. Speaking of cleaning, it's always a good idea when shopping secondhand. Some people might be hesitant to buy secondhand, and that's okay, especially if you have kids in your house or allergies. If that's you, consider opting out of buying something made of softer materials like a couch or a rug, and instead just stick with something made from firmer materials like wood or plastic. They're typically much easier to clean all the little nooks and crannies of and have fewer places for pests to hide. One win for the environment and one big win for my bank account. Have you ever wondered what happens to those perfectly good items that get returned to a store? Turns out some stores offer a really nice discount on the items that are open but not used. My next tip will show you how to find those deals. If you like online shopping but you don't know about open box deals, listen up. It's exactly what it sounds like, a deal on an item that's been opened and returned. Saving money and saving a perfectly good item from a landfill? That's a win-win. Stores including Wayfair, IKEA, Williams-Sonoma, and even Best Buy offer open box deals. That's gotta be too good to be true, right? Nope, it's legit. The deals are right there on the company's website. The condition of the item you get depends both on the item and the store that you're getting it from. For instance, Wayfair says their open box items are like new and have been inspected by the company, whereas West Elm says that their items might have light scratches or need tightening leveling and might not have the original packaging. If you're looking for open box electronics deals, Best Buy has different levels of product condition and detailed descriptions of what you can expect. You might be wondering, can I return a returned item that I bought? Well, the answer for that depends on the store. So make sure you check their return policy before you finish checking out. Oh, and did I mention that you can still get cash back on some of these purchases with your favorite cashback service? Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Open box deals are great, but they might not always have what you're looking for. My final tip will show you some easy ways to find the best price on what you need. No matter what I'm shopping for, I want the best price. It might take a little bit of extra time, but the payoff can be so worth it. To the Google image search. All you have to do is upload a photo or link to an image and let Google Lens work its magic. It'll show you different stores selling the item and how much they're selling it for. You'll probably see some retailers that you're unfamiliar with and some that you're very familiar with. Some of these price differences are purely for competitive pricing reasons. Other times it might be because it's the same item, just a whole lot smaller. So just double check your specs before you check out. Sometimes you don't even have to do that much to find the best deal. Some plugins will do all of the searching for you and tell you where you can either find it cheaper or where you can buy it and get some cash back. And like in many cases, patience is a virtue. That is, if you have the time to wait. Check the price history to see how the current price compares to previous prices. Is it low? Is it high? Is it average? There are a few easy ways to find this. Some plugins like Honey will show you, this little shopping bag in Chrome will show you, and Amazon shoppers can check Camel, Camel, Camel. If you decide to wait for your purchase, turn on the price tracker so you'll be notified as soon as it goes down. Or up, but hopefully down. Wait for it now. Got it. Sweet deal.